Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission, Yadadri Bhuvanagiri, a haven for inner life. Yadadri Bhuvanagiri Ashrama is the brainchild of revered Swami Ranganathanandaji Maharaj, the 13th president of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission of hallowed memory. It is Ranganathanandaji's loving gift to all spiritual seekers. Its vast sylvan surroundings spontaneously make the mind calm. He created the center with the noble intention of providing a spiritual ambience for the inner development of modern people, especially for those in the evening of their life. This ashrama instantly reminds one of the famous Advaita ashrama at Mayavati in the Himalayas, which was conceived by Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda's dream of having a center in the Himalayas was brought to fruition by his devoted English disciples, Captain and Mrs. Xavier. Similarly, Swami Ranganathanandaji's vision for having a dedicated spiritual retreat center for sincere seekers of God, especially the elders, became a reality through the untiring efforts of a group of devotees. As is well known, Swami Ranganathanandaji was one of the highly acclaimed spiritual ambassadors of Amar Bharat, eternal India. He spread the strength-giving universal message of Vedanta and Ramakrishna Vivekananda with tremendous zest and zeal in India and a number of countries abroad. In addition to this, Ranganathananji had a very kind and large heart that was extremely sensitive to the sufferings of the poor and the downtrodden. He was deeply concerned about the welfare of the weaker sections of society and women and helped them in various ways to come up in life. His contribution to the social and spiritual welfare of peoples of different countries was immense. Ranganathananji's purity of character and stirring eloquence gave immense joy to countless people in India and abroad and transformed their lives. He radiated love, purity, and positivity. This Yadadri Bhuvanagiri Center is the concretized form of the love of such a great man of God for the inner well-being of souls who are sincerely striving to lead a higher life. The year was 1987. Ranganathananji, who was then the head of Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad, visited the ancient Shiva temple in Kisaragutta Hill, located 35 kilometers from Hyderabad, accompanied by some close devotees. The Vishnukundin kings who ruled Telangana built this ancient temple around the 5th to 7th centuries CE. It is believed that the present temple stands on the same spot where a much ancient temple belonging to the Ramayana period once stood. A legend has it that Sri Ramachandra himself established and worshipped the Shivalinga here, justifying thus the name Ramalingeshwara. The legend further states that Sri Hanuman was tasked to bring a particular linga from the Himalayas. As he could not identify it, he brought hundreds of them. As only one was needed for worship, the others were discarded and are even now strewn across the hill and the adjoining forest. The village nearby is named in honor of Sri Hanuman, which due to the passage of time, was changed from Kesari Sutta, born of Kesari, to Kesara. Upon visiting the temple and experiencing the spiritual vibrations of this holy place, Swami Ranganathanandaji told the devotees that it was a Tapo Bhumi, a sacred land where ancient rishis had done tapasya, austerities. Ranganathanandaji advised the devotees to purchase some land close to the temple and start an ashrama there. Inspired by Swami Ranganathanandaji's words, a band of devotees formed a trust named Sri Ramakrishna Vanaprastha Ashrama and started searching for suitable land. After much searching, a piece of land was identified in Pedda Parvatapur village located 7 kilometers from the temple. Sri Ji Harish Chandra Reddy met the entire cost of purchasing 20 acres of land. A master plan for the ashrama was made, and on 11th August 1990, Swami Ranganathanandaji laid the foundation stone for the ashrama in the presence of over 500 devotees. A few months later, in January 1991, Srimad Swami Smarananandaji, who was then the head of Ramakrishna Mutt, Chennai, performed the groundbreaking ceremony, Bhumi Puja, of the ashrama. During one of his visits to the ashrama, Swami Ranganathanandaji climbed a small hillock and meditated there. On this occasion, he told the devotees to build a temple on the hillock. The present temple of the ashrama is built on the exact spot chosen by Ranganathanandaji. Swami Ranganathanandaji, who was then the Vice President of the Worldwide Ramakrishna Mutt and Ramakrishna Mission and the Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad, inaugurated the first phase of the ashrama and laid the foundation stone for Sri Ramakrishna Temple and Sri Sharada Devi Rural Hospital on 8th November 1991. In later years, the ashrama was also sanctified by the visits of many revered senior monks like Swami Smarananandaji, Gautamanandaji, Girishanandaji, Suviranandaji, and others. After running an old age home for more than 25 years, the authorities of the Vanaprastha Ashrama handed over the premises to Ramakrishna Mission in 2018. From 2018 until 2022, the center functioned as a sub-center of Ramakrishna Mutt, Hyderabad. In June 2022, the ashrama was made a full-fledged branch center of Ramakrishna Mission, Belur Mutt. Considering the changing needs of society, the authorities of the Ramakrishna Mission recently decided to utilize this center to cater to the spiritual needs of sadhakas, spiritual aspirants. The cottages in the ashrama are being renovated and equipped to host spiritual aspirants who want to spend some days in solitude, ekantavasa, in the pure atmosphere of the ashrama. Sri Ramakrishna would often say that one should practice sadhana, spiritual practices, in mone, that is, in the mind, kone, in a corner, and bone, in forest seclusion, that is, away from distractions. This ashrama fulfills all these conditions by having lush forests and lakes, individual cottages, and a serene temple. Swami Ranganathanandaji, while speaking about Grihastha Ashrama, or householder's life, says, in the modern age, Sri Ramakrishna, Holy Mother Sri Sharada Devi, and Swami Vivekananda have appeared on the scene to show the householders their true place in life and to enhance their prestige, their glory. Sri Ramakrishna himself was a grihastha, householder. Sri Sharada Devi too was a householder. Both of them enhance the glory of the institution of the grihastha. Ranganathanandaji continues, till recently, our grihasthas were underestimating themselves quite a lot. I travel all over India and everywhere I find people saying, we are after all grihasthas, householders. What can we achieve? Grihasthas belittle themselves in this way. This is wrong. This is against the scriptures and is harmful to the progress of the country. It is for this reason that incarnations arrive to give grihasthas self-confidence, prestige and strength. Even the incarnations are born in grihastha families. The entire world, the entire society depends upon the grihastha. It is only the grihastha who provides food and education to everyone in the society. A grihastha does so much work and must never underestimate himself. He should be proud of his contribution to the society. Society runs on the strength of a grihastha. Taken from Swami Ranganathanandaji's booklet, Spiritual Life of the Householder, published by Advaita Ashrama, Kolkata, 2016. At Yadadri Bhuvanagiri Ashrama, all people, married or unmarried, young or old, can dive deep within for exploring the inner world and attain true peace and fulfilment. In short, Yadadri Bhuvanagiri Ashrama is a true and tangible memorial of Swami Ranganathanandaji's love and concern for the spiritual well-being of all seekers of truth. The devotees who wish to stay in the ashrama may contact the head of the ashrama by phone 79016968801. I repeat, 79016968801, or by email yadadri.bhuvanagiri@rkmm.org, yadadri.bhuvanagiri@rkmm.org. This was published as an article in the June 2023 issue of Vedanta Kesari, a spiritual monthly of the Ramakrishna order. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.